these are so ripe. I love those berries. I think they're blackberries. I don't know, they look like blackberries. They kind of make me feel weird after I ate them. Everything's kind of tingling. Okay, we are officially on to Plan B as we are on day 3 of the Idaho BDR. I will do today only if I can get that motorcycle out of this truck. We have a plan, I think.
Right there. That's good. You're not even gonna have to use the ramp.
I think this is gonna work. Are you ready to experience adventure? Let's ride. Well, it was a chilly morning. Started out about 45 degrees this morning, but we took a little time and we soaked and kind of warmed up and loosened up, and then it's warmed up a little bit, although it's still a little bit chilly as I ride. I'm getting into a little bit more elevation here where I can see some of the tops of these mountains. I can see, oh man, wait till we get around these trees. It looks like I'm getting glimpses of some real beauty over here. There's a young Yamaha rider right there.
Look at that big bike.
On the
Yamaha too, it's blue.
I like it. I like your motorcycle helmet. Okay, on these stickers it has my favorite 2 words, okay? Can you read that? You want me to tell you what it says? It says, let's ride. Here's a couple more.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Here, high five. All right.
Say thank you.
Thank you.
Heck yeah.
It's day 2. He's getting the hang of the throttle and the brake, so.
No kidding.
Yeah, it's been fun.
Hey, how old are you?
I'm 4.
You're 4 years old? And you're learning how to ride the PW50, huh?
And I can do the brakes.
I'm so happy to hear that. What's your name?
Charlie.
What is it?
Charlie.
Charlie. Okay, Charlie. Well, it was good for me to meet you today. When I came around the corner and saw you on that blue bike, I got real excited. Hey, Charlie, do you want to start this bike?
Yeah.
Come here and push this button right here, okay? Hold it down for a minute. Yeah! Charlie, right here.
Give him a high five.
All right. Now let me hear you say, let's ride. Let's ride, yeah. All right, guys. See ya. There's the future of our sport right there. We got to invest in those young dudes. We need more young guys riding. And it starts young. You know, at age 4, they can ride bikes. Now with some of the new technology, it's easier than ever to start riding motorcycles. And the earlier, the better. I personally believe that if we had more people experiencing the outdoors and all the adventure that it offers, we'd have a lot less problems in the world, a lot less people staring at screens, getting brainwashed on all the nonsense that's being force-fed to our children and to adults, to be honest. So, parents, take your kids riding. If you live in the city, plan trips, plan vacations. We met somebody earlier today. They live in a big city, but they come out here as often as they can. We need more people doing that. And it's healthy. It's so healthy. It's good for the families to bond. It's good for fathers and sons to bond together, and marriages, and it's just so good. Something that I'm working on. We're developing events for families to come out and hang out and camp with me, ride motorcycles with me. There's a father-son weekend where we camp and ride motorcycles called Like Father, Like Son. If that interests you, come on, sign up, meet us. And then we have other things that are throughout the year and across the country, different states, where we just want to kind of foster some community and get people out, hanging out with each other, experiencing community around two wheels, around a campfire. This is the kind of sign I like to see. Not suitable for passenger cars. That tells me the road's about to get rough. I wonder how many minivans I'll see back here.
So today I'm doing a little dirt road, but I'm in the Jeep, so it's all right. I feel a lot more comfortable on this than I did in my van. Woo. Normally when we do these backcountry discovery routes, my longest drive is like 2 hours. My average drive is probably around 2 hours. Well, these drives are so long. I guess because Brock is going over the mountain and I'm going around it. So today I have like a 4-hour drive.
Turn right
so,
onto Wagon Road.
Here we go. I'm just gonna plug away. Brock might beat me there. I don't know.
It's pretty chilly up here. I just turned on my heated grips because my hands are freezing. I don't know what the temperatures are. I'll have to look at it when I stop, but I think they're still in the 50s. It's pretty cold. I know, you laugh, you go, that's no big deal, but for me, I'm a wimp. I can't handle the cold. I need more layers. And I didn't put any layers on. I just have a t-shirt and my jersey here, so if it gets much colder, I'm gonna stop and put my jacket on. I got this Climb shell over here that's pretty fantastic. So I'm getting close to making the decision to doing that. My nose is cold. This road is almost like concrete. What is the surface of this? It's really hard packed here. Is this sand? Yeah, it's still sand, but for a second it looked like old pavement. It's like hard packed sand. We got some rain, so there's a little bit of rain ruts in it, but nothing to be concerned about. This is great, hopping into this dense forest. This is fun. It's beautiful back in here. You know, some of these, hold on, what is this? What in the world am I looking at? I guess someone parked a school bus out here. That's funny. What is the story on this school bus? Looks like Bonnie and Clyde used this school bus to rob banks. The thing's full of bullet holes. All right, I'm gonna peek inside and see what's going on in here. So, oh, I'm sorry. Sorry, I didn't know you were in there. My bad. Okay, pretty interesting place. Random school bus, and it looks like somebody's been sleeping in there, so. I don't know, man. I don't know the story, but if you know the story, please comment. Leave me a comment. Tell me what's going on. Why is there a mostly green school bus in the middle of Idaho? All right, so if anyone needs a school bus, I know where one is. It's slightly used, needs a little work. It's been sitting for a little while, but you could probably get it running. You just let me know. I'll tell you where to pick it up.
So I'm in Riggins, and I'm about to get some food, but I'm going to just show you where Brock is going. So we were at Burgess Hot Springs, right here, and I'm right here. So honestly, Brock might, it's not too far off the trail. He might actually come here, because he might get hungry too. Maybe. We'll see. But then he's going all the way up to Elk City right here. So that's the end of the day. I'm going to try this place.
This is about to get fun. We're gonna have a really steep descent right here. Oh, this is great. This is gonna be a blast. These roads are so twisty, I love it. You gotta see this. Look at this. Look at that, that's incredible. I've been working my way down. It's just back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, all the way down as far as you can see. This is so beautiful. What a cool place. You're like in the trees, and then you're out of the trees, and then you're back in, and then you're back out. Goodness, this is so incredible. GPS looks like it's got an issue. It's just doing this. Hilarious.
Thank you. Yummy. I'm ready to eat. I'm so hungry. This looks amazing. Huckleberry cobbler. Looks amazing.
I think I see a river to my left. I think I just saw a river through those trees. Yeah, I sure did. Hey, a lot of you have been asking us how you can support the channel. You can go buy a new t-shirt. We have a new one that's all about the manatee. Make sure you take a good look, see all the fun stuff that is involved with that project. So yeah, head on over to motomission.com, grab yourself a t-shirt and support the channel. Let's ride. All right, somebody's gonna have to check me on this, but I believe that the French Creek ran right into this river, and I think this river may be the Salmon River, but I'm not 100% sure. I didn't study the map long enough. All right, I'm gonna hop off the normal trail. What is this? Got ourselves a wild turkey. All right, I'm gonna be hopping off the trail right now. I'm gonna head into town. I'm gonna try to get some food in Riggins. And I'm hoping, I don't know if we've timed it right, but I think Auny was gonna go through there too. So hopefully I can meet her about the same time and have lunch together. That looks fun. A little kayaking and whitewater rafting. Looks like maybe a group. Alright, I'm about to roll into Riggins. Gonna grab some gas and some food, and then I'm gonna hit the trail and get back at it, because I still have a pretty good ways to go and I'm having so much fun. So they're having fun too. Look at that. They're having fun too. Look at that. That's the place we were told we should eat at. So it's called Cattleman's. Cattleman's Family Dining. We're gonna give this a try. Oh, look at this. Look what I found. You're here?
I'm here. I just finished.
You just had dinner?
Yeah. It was good. I just finished because she doesn't really like you to talk on the phone in there.
Oh, that's funny.
She's not here, was talking on the phone.
That's really funny.
One of the burgers then. How about the pepper burger? You like that? What would you have?
I had the mushroom burger. It was really good. Everything's very fresh.
Really?
Yeah.
Let's do mushroom burger then. And I'll take a cappuccino if you have any left.
No, we don't have that.
Sold out.
This isn't a coffee shop. This is
Okay.
we have coffee, but we don't have no cappuccino in it.
Ah, okay. and I hear you have some kind of cobbler. Is that true?
Yeah, huckleberry cobbler.
You have huckleberry
Mhm.
cobbler? Man, I would order it if it had ice cream. It probably doesn't come with ice cream.
Yes, it does.
It does?
Homemade ice cream.
Homemade ice cream?
Yeah.
You know how happy you just made me? I'm so excited. You good at making hamburgers. I can tell you right now. Look how good this looks.
Not bad for a vegetarian, huh?
You're a vegetarian?
I have been since Woodstock.
You've been a
Really?
vegetarian since Woodstock.
Since 1969, yeah.
Did you go to Woodstock?
I did.
And tell me about it. I want to tell me your best story from Woodstock.
Well, I was in Juilliard interviewing.
Uh-huh.
So, and I was just little. I was only 17 when I went to get
Yeah.
my master's. So I just heard about all this music that was going on. I'm a classical pianist.
Uh-huh.
Oh, wow.
So in my house, it was church music and classical music, but I didn't mind. You know, we had plenty to do. We didn't stay inside much. So when I heard all the kids talking about it, I decided it's something I should do since my master's was in music.
Of course.
I should go figure it out. So I hitchhiked from
Yeah.
Juilliard to where Woodstock was, and I got a ride within 3 hours with this young couple with 4 kids, and they were also going. So I went in with them. It took me a full day to walk up to where the bands were playing, and I just sit there. I didn't do drugs, and I had 7 brothers, so boys stunk. I was just truly interested. I didn't know who anybody was. I didn't know the names of any of the bands. I didn't know who they were, never heard their music.
Oh my
And sat there for
gosh.
2.5 days just listening. Really, I remember that my first thought about listening to the music was it was all classical background.
Yeah.
Every one of the artists that I talked to had classical training. Jimi Hendrix had classical training, Gracie Slick. All the differences is that it's speeded up. I mean, it's just the same. If you were to slow it down, a lot of it would sound like Bach and Beethoven.
Sure.
Mozart.
Wow.
Yeah,
So this is your place then?
yeah,
Are you Kate?
I am.
Ah. I saw your name on the door, so.
Yeah, that's me. Yeah.
A hamburger made by a vegetarian. Really good. Okay, so incredible time talking to Kate. She's a vegetarian ever since Woodstock.
Yeah.
And she has a Kate's Cattleman's restaurant.
Yeah.
That vegetarian knows how to cook some meat. All right, I'm gonna take off. I'll see you tonight.
Alright, I kind of rode into town about 20 minutes, and now I'm back in this, back on the dirt roads, back on the original trail here, the Idaho BDR Section 4. It's actually day 3, but on my GPX files, this is Section 4. Y'all know I have to do this. Oh, these are so ripe, so perfect. I love those berries. I think they're blackberries. I don't know, they look like blackberries. They kind of make me feel weird after I ate them. Everything's kind of tingling. Some great views up here. been burned on that side. On this side, it's still like new. Road gets a little bit more narrow through here. A lot of blind corners, so I'm taking my time and looking around them before I commit. Kind of staying to the right, you know. Let's see, I'm gonna have to go over this and go around. Oh, this is great though. Let it eat. I think this bike's just been wanting to eat. I've been on smooth gravel roads too much. This bike's ready to bark. Wow, it's super tight back here. Oh yeah, got to duck for a few of those limbs. Those limbs are starting to hit me on the top of the head back there. Yeah, this is great, really tight. A little bit technical, but nothing bad. All right, there's a little mud. It wasn't nothing. I'd say for a lot of this, if a Jeep tried to come through here, he would get a lot of new pinstripes, because I am almost touching, both elbows are touching trees or tree limbs at the same time. It's really like grown and like this on some places. Really narrow. It's not quite single track, but I'd call it a 50-inch trail. I don't know that a Jeep would be happy out here on this. They would just be scraping both sides. Logging roads can be pretty nasty after they kind of run a bunch of trucks through them. They've graded this and kind of torn this up, but if they start running trucks through here, it creates big, deep, like ruts. And then it gets wet and they run through it again and the ruts get really deep. I was in Utah, of all places, Utah, not far from Moab, and it looked a lot like this. I know that's hard to believe, but on the east side of Moab, I was on a logging road, and I think it might have said road closed, I don't remember, but we went through it anyway. And we got in the sloppiest, nastiest mud. Oh my gosh. We thought those bikes were gonna be buried forever back there. Part of it's really hard packed and nice, and then it gets really soft. So it's kind of schizophrenic right now. You don't see that? The front end wanted to tuck right there. So you don't know which way to go. Do you relax because it's hard packed, or do you get aggressive and stay focused because it's soft? You're kind of going back and forth. And so I haven't decided. I'm doing a little bit of both. Oh, nice downhill. We'll blast it. It's actually quite fun. It's got some really good flow to it. I'm just kind of sitting down relaxing with it. But I'm careful to still be shifting my weight so that I got my weight on the outside. It's kind of a different technique, but it's the same concept of weighting the outside peg. How's it going? We got fires over here? No. Okay, good.
One back on towards the
Okay.
That's it.
Okay. I've been avoiding fires down by Yellow Pine. There was a bunch of them, so. And I wasn't sure what I was going to north. I had to do a lot of detours to get here, so. Okay, excellent. That's good. It's beautiful out here. Yeah, doing the BDR, so I'm riding from Nevada to Canada. Yeah. Yeah, beautiful country out here. All right, we all have fun. All right now. I'm wondering if I missed a split or something back there. I certainly didn't see it. Let's go see if I missed one. It says right here. I don't know, maybe, yeah, there's something. I totally missed it. I was daydreaming or something, so. I think I just thought that that was like a parking. I've been riding through this like lush green valley, almost like a wet bottom. Everything is, it's kind of wet down there, almost like a, not a swamp, but kind of marshy. And better pay attention, get back on this thing, 'cause I'm pointing out all the fun things I've been looking at. Make sure this is the right direction. The road just split again, so looks like I went the wrong way. I just chose one. It's not listed on here, so I just guessed at it. It almost looks like it comes back together though. Let me see.
I made it to Elk City. We're staying at this lodge here. We have a cabin. This is our cabin. Let me see. Let me see. Oh yeah. This is great. This is great.
Yep, I'm right back on it. No problem. So the country has changed quite a bit. Starting in Nevada, coming this direction. Look how green it is now, and all these trees. This has been spared of the fires that have been so rampant through here lately. And historically, they've had a lot of fires. Obviously, we're seeing a whole lot of fire-damaged forests. But it's amazing to see how much has changed in the last 400 or 500 miles as I've been crossing the state. It's actually cool right now. Like, I don't know what exactly, I'm not looking at the gauge, but it's really cool in the air. I mean, so remote. I mean, you just feel all alone out here. I saw some firemen earlier, and that's about the only humans I've seen in a long time. A steep, rocky road coming down what looks to be a T in the road here. What am I seeing? Oh, okay, an intersection and back to a gravel road. All right, well, that was a fun little section to go through back there. I really enjoyed that. What do we have here?
I'm so glad you're here. When I was tracking you, it kept freezing up and you were in one spot, and I was about to go try to look for you so I guess it was the Wi-Fi or something.
So it's a lot farther than I thought.
Yeah.
And when I was getting close to Elk City, I was like, I better put in the address, but no cell phone coverage. Well, somehow, I guess it did it without it. And as soon as I put it in, it showed South Fork Junction like I'm approaching. I literally just hit the brakes and pulled in.
Wow.
Like right there. Otherwise, I'd have gone all the way to Elk City.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we're not quite to Elk City.
still, that was a long day.
It was a long day, and we thought it was going to be a short day.
Much longer than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
I'm not complaining. It was amazing, but
Good.
I thought it was going to be like get here early, but no way. Dinner's going to be here at South Fork Junction in Elk City, and we are pretty excited about it. I hope that you're liking these videos. If so, please like, please subscribe. There's a lot more adventure coming.